ಶ್ರುತಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ವಿಕ್ಟರ್ ಸರ್ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರಾ?
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್, ವಿಕ್ಟರ್ ಸರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ.
No, sir.
ಓಕೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಶುಡ್ ಐ ವೇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ವಿಕ್ಟರ್ ಸರ್ ಆರ್ ಶುಡ್ ಐ ಕಾಲ್ ಹಿಮ್?
ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬಂದ್ರು ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ. ಗುಡ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ನೂನ್ ವಿಕ್ಟರ್ ಸರ್, ಗುಡ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ನೂನ್ ಶ್ರುತಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, and fellow students. So we'll start the session now with your permission. Okay guys, all the best. Start the session. Do record it.
Okay, good afternoon all. Thanks for joining our presentation. My name is Vidyashri MS, and with me I have
Hi, my name is Sushit Jankar.
My name is Suraj TC.
My name is Tushar Gowda MS.
we are representing Batch 5 under the guidance of Professor Pratap MS, and our project title is COVID-19 detection from chest X-ray. So the novel coronavirus, which is also called COVID-19, is a respiratory virus which was first identified in Wuhan, China. Since then, COVID-19 has rapidly spread from China to other parts of the world. So the diagnosis of the disease is currently being confirmed by laboratory testing. Chest imaging is also considered as a part of diagnostic workup. So the early and automatic diagnosis of COVID-19 may be beneficial for countries for timely quarantine of patients, rapid incubation of serious cases, and also to monitor the spread of this disease. Coming to our objectives, it is to design and develop a COVID-19 detection system which can help to get quick and accurate results, to establish an early screening model to distinguish COVID-19 and healthy cases, to overcome the problem of lack of specialized physicians in remote villages, and to build a real-time application useful for doctors and patients.
From the survey of scholarly sources on our topic, it provides us an overview of current knowledge, identifying relevant theories, method, and gaps in existing research. The 4 points in the slide: the use of just X-ray image over CT of the thorax, considering the latter's required diagnostic time. CNN models can be used in medical image processing as it can produce impressive performance effectively. Transfer learning can be used in the training of deep CNNs where the dataset is not large. ResNet algorithm can be extended by training the model to detect different type of thoracic diseases. Currently, the screening method for detecting COVID-19 is RT-PCR. The existing system has the following downsides: time consuming, laborious and complicated manual process, expensive, every time patient needs to visit doctor.
So we propose the use of chest X-ray to detect COVID-19 infections in the patients by identifying possible patterns that may lead to automatic diagnosis of the disease, and to develop a computer-aided detection tool which uses a deep neural network-based model for detection of COVID-19. It takes a chest X-ray image as input and outputs a prediction among two classes, normal or COVID-19 positive. Coming to design details, the raw X-ray images are first pre-processed and augmented. Then the pre-processed images are fed into the deeply trained CNN model. Then the model performs the classification and predicts the output among two classes. One is the normal and another one is the COVID-19.
As the use cases become complex, the complexity of the model needs to be improved as well. That's where transfer learning comes into picture. Transfer learning is a technique that reuses an existing model to train a new model. With this technique, we can build our own customized model based on a pre-trained model that is carefully designed by experts and trained for millions of parameters. ResNet 50 is a variant of ResNet model, which has 48 convolutional layers along with one max pool and one average pool layer. It has 3.8 million floating point operations. ResNet 50 is a widely used ResNet model, and we have explored its architecture in depth.
The use of chest X-ray has several advantages over conventional diagnostic tests. That X-ray imaging is much more widespread and cost efficient. Transfer of digital X-ray images doesn't require any transportation from point of acquisition to point of analysis, thus making the diagnostic process to be quick. Unlike CT scans, portable X-ray machines enable testing within an isolation ward itself.
So the four major impact of our project is detecting possible COVID-19 infections on chest X-ray may help quarantine high-risk patients while test results are awaited.
It would also help in identifying patients with high likelihood of COVID with a false negative RT-PCR who will need a repeat testing.
This may be useful in an inpatient setting where the present systems are struggling to decide whether to keep the patient in the ward along with the other patients or isolate them in COVID-19 wards.
The final product is a web application which can be implemented in an organization for secured predictions. These are the contributions of each team members to our project. The threat is the virus, not the people.
Thank you. This is the end of our presentation. Now we'll start with the project demonstration.
So our project not only employs a deeply trained CNN model for predicting the COVID, but it also has a fully developed web framework that can be implemented in an organization. So our whole project consists of two users, admin and staff. So if you are an existing user, you can log in directly. So once you log in as an admin, you have several functionalities. The first being the explore, which consists of the saved records. The another one is the predict for predicting the COVID. And this is the dashboard for admins. This is the pinboard. And coming to the manage functionality, this is a exclusive feature just for admins. This section consists of two subsections, one to manage users requests and another one to manage the users. The first subsection consists of the pending requests of all the verified users. You can either approve it or deny it, or you can also check in the role as admin. The second subsection consists of all the active users with their recent active time. You can change in their role setting or you can remove it. So now let's see how a new user signs up for the first time. I'll be using the email ID of our guide Pratap sir. Post filling the sign up form, one can enter the verification code sent to the provided email address. Sir,
Reason I have got the verification code. It is 42 FC, capital FC, 42 capital FC.
okay, sir. So once you successfully submit the code, the request will be sent to admin. So the admin login. So as I said, this is a exclusive feature of an admin. So here is the request of the verified user. So I am checking in the role of Pratap sir as admin and I am approving this request. So here it is. So once the admin approve your request, you can log in with your credentials.
It consists of three sections. This section gives the overview of COVID 19. It also displays the live statistics of India in real time corona cases. About the project. This section gives the brief information of our project. Guidance. If anyone gets stuck in the middle, one can check the guidance provided in this section.
Next one is the explore section. This is created mainly to view and manage the records of the predictions. The left side panel contains total number of records uploaded with the number of positive and negative cases. And here the data is stored by patient ID and with details of results, positive or negative. Then the probability of the prediction, left one is the percentage of positive and right one is for negative. Then the date at the time of upload is also stored. Admin can update the record of for any number of times and also delete it. And here we can view the comments uploaded with the results.
This is the prediction panel for the admin. Only admins have the privilege to upload an image and do the prediction. So once in the prediction page, choose a file of appropriate format by clicking on the choose file. So the user may give different files other than chest X-ray, though it may look unprofessional. So if he gives a completely different image, such as car, and click on predict, it displays the result as the given image is now the chest X-ray, and this result cannot be saved. And if a user chooses something related to chest X-ray, that is the animated version of chest X-ray, and also click on predict, it displays the same result. So if the user admin uses something related to chest X-ray, like radiologist holding the chest X-ray like this and clicks on predict, it gives the same result. The given image is now the chest X-ray. So once you upload the valid image, that is, and click on predict, it shows the COVID-19 positive. The user, the admin can add comments, which is optional. After filling the comment, it also has an option for providing the email address of the patient. I will be using the same email address of our guide. The patient ID is mandatory. These two fields are not mandatory, it's optional. Once filling all the fields, you can click on save results. It redirects to the explore page. This is the one which I perform now. Pratap sir, can you check your mail again, sir?
Yeah, wait, well, checking. See, I have got the predicted result, batch 5. Chances of being COVID it is around 99.83%. Chances of being COVID negative is 0.1%. Prediction COVID positive. Okay, I have got that mail.
Yes, sir. I even typed in the comment. He was a primary contact and has a travel history. So as Vidya mentioned, only admins have the privilege for deleting the record. Now I'll click on delete. The record is deleted. Now if someone wishes to update it, you can choose a different file. Displaying the COVID-19 negative. If you click on save result, it will be updated. Then this is the dashboard for every user, which is common for both admins as well as the users. It has a field for changing your password, default password, which you would have provided while filling up the form. It also has a field for posting some text messages, which is visible to both admins and staff. As you can see, the message has been posted, and only the one who posts the message can delete it. It's gone now. And that's our project. Though we do not intend to develop a perfect detection mechanism, we have found a way which is economically feasible to combat this disease. Thank you.